Every day at exactly 6 a.m., the bell above Mel's diner chimed softly as a thin old man shuffled in, wearing a faded tweed jacket and carrying a worn leather notebook. He always ordered the same thing, black coffee and a single pancake, and sat alone at the corner booth near the window. No phone, no fuss, just scribbling equations and diagrams in that tattered book. One Saturday morning, a group of high schoolers walked in, loud and laughing. One pointed at the old man and snickered, "Look at Grandpa Einstein back there, trying to solve world hunger." Another chimed in, "Bet he's drawing rocket ships for aliens." They laughed louder when he looked up and gave a quiet nod, saying nothing. Rachel, the young waitress who'd just started working weekends, frowned. She didn't like how they treated him, but she said nothing, just refilled his coffee and gave a warm smile like always. But that night, curiosity got the better of her. After the diner closed, she asked Mel, the owner, "Do you know who he is?" Mel leaned on the counter and whispered, "That's Harold Greer, retired engineer. He used to work for NASA, helped design the Mars Rover, if you can believe it. But he lost his wife a few years ago, then just kind of faded into the background." Rachel's eyes widened. The next morning, she sat beside Mr. Greer after her shift. "Sir, is it true? About Mars?" He looked surprised, then smiled gently. "That rover was my baby. 14 years on that team. I guess I miss it sometimes more than anything." Rachel shared the story online, a small post about a brilliant man the world had forgotten. It went viral overnight. By Monday, reporters were calling. NASA even reached out. The teens who'd mocked him saw the post and came back to the diner, this time to apologize. Mr. Greer simply smiled. "It's all right. Sometimes people just don't know what's behind the silence." 2 weeks later, the town held a ceremony at the community center. They gave him a plaque, a standing ovation, and a model of the Mars Rover with his name engraved on it. But the most touching moment came when one of the teens, teary-eyed, said, "You made me want to be an engineer." Harold passed away peacefully a few months later. At his funeral, Rachel spoke through tears. He was a reminder that brilliance can be quiet, that heroes don't always wear badges or demand respect. Sometimes they just sit in diners, writing in silence, waiting for someone to see them. Moral: never underestimate someone's story. True greatness often sits in the shadows, waiting to be noticed.